Shabbat shalom, Akim. Shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom. You're muted, Will. So your lips moved. Couldn't hear you, all right?
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
All right, it's time to get it. It is time to get it. Hey, everybody, as you guys are coming in the room, make sure you go ahead and give a thumbs up. And if you're one of those haters, please do give a thumbs down. We appreciate that and your energy as well. Draw folks to the channel. All right. Good deal. So I'll get the first, fourth, seventh, so on and so forth. And then Will, you can do the second, second, fifth, We're gonna get this thing going. What does the Kahan have on today?
It's the vest, man. Gotta get the plate separately. This is the vest that I was see this APBC and police commandos. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Hey, so Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. So first of all, giving all praises to the Elohim of our forefathers of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose proper name is Yahweh. So all praises due to Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and Shabbat Shalom to all the believing Israelites and those of you other Israelites that don't acknowledge yourselves as being Israelites. You still want to call yourselves Negroes, blacks, and coloreds. We don't say shalom to you, no shalom for you. We just say, may the Most High turn your heart away from whatever form of philosophy you might be practicing. But today we're here we're going to talk about this evening when the constables on patrol are bringing arrested persons before a magistrate. And they should. This doesn't always go on because most people don't know the law. But everything that we say is rooted in the word. So we're going to start this off with some scriptures. But I want to say this to all of you, man. Everyone that's in the anti-police brutality commandos and T-Dot, you should be striving to become a secure party creditor. There's nowhere in the hell that you should be around me and still be a debtor. I mean, you should actually be able to learn from, the crucibles that I actually went through. I went through a lot of different crucibles. So most of you don't have to experience that because I know what's behind that door that most of you are afraid to go behind. I know what's behind that door. I stayed up burning the midnight oil for years upon years. And, when this knowledge is actually given out to a lot of people that really haven't sacrificed for the type of success that they want, because you have a lot of pop-up YouTubers that go around and, oh, yeah, well, I got the truth, how to be a secure party creditor. I keep getting debtor after debtor that's filed a secure party creditor packet through someone else that comes to me for assistance. They dug a hole, you fell in that hole, and you want me to throw you a rope to pull you out of that hole. But I didn't put you in that hole, so I can't get you out. I can't speak for someone else's packet. So I'm kind of exhausted with getting those calls where you want me to save you. You want me to throw you a life preserver, but you jumped into the ocean and you didn't know how to swim as a creditor. So you're going down 2 times as a debtor. And now you're about to go down for that 3rd time. You want me to throw you a life preserver, something that I don't have anything to do with. Go back to the person that done your packet for you that won't pick up the phone. I get this over and over again. People go to other people to get their packets done. They no longer pick up the phone. It was a quick hustle because that's what a nigga does. Because you keep going to these people that's changing their Nyman to Moors or whatever. You got a few Israelites doing it, and you're still really niggas, man. Because you're screwing your own people. You're treating your people like they're whores. I mean, that's what's really going on, man. You're screwing these people, and these people don't know what to do. So they come to me. And you want to put that burden on me. I already have enough on my plate, man. But all praises, due to the Most High for the people that really listen, got the books, studied the DVDs, and attended the seminars. Those are the people that have success. Then you have the debtors that have that mental police. You see how you have the police out here, Yashibin, that got their damn knee on their neck, like they did George Floyd and so many others.
Yep.
Yeah, you have a mental police that the system has actually created within your minds, right? And so that mental police, it has actually programmed you. The system has done this to you. Psyops. It's programmed you to think that if you become a secure party creditor, something terribly awful or horrific is going to happen to you. That's fair. That's a mental police. You know how when you driving down 95, well, I don't know how close you are to 95. You might be closer to 85 or something over there. I don't know, 40. Where you close to, Well, we live in South Carolina. Well, what's the major
downtown?
77.
Yeah, 77. Come on. 77. I-526.
All right.
95.
So you're driving down 77. Just for an example, when you're driving down 77, the speed limit is probably typically around 70 miles an hour, right? When you overgo 70, you start to hit 76, the police will come along and write you a ticket, and they call it excessive speeding, right? They've also created a mental police within your mind. Just like these traffic signs prevent you from doing certain things out on these highways and byways. Oh, stop sign, red light, so on and so forth. Double line, you can't cross it. They've also created a mental police in your mind to make you think that you're not capable of thinking for yourselves, and they've made you incompetent warriors of the state. They made you fear a system where you outnumber them probably 1,000-1, probably more than that. But you fear that system because they've actually programmed your mind. So you have a need to be deprogrammed. And when I try to enlighten most people, they want to engage in polemics. Even here, people that come and join T-Doc and APBC, they get in their feelings. Why the hell would you come around if you're going to get in your feelings? And like that dude, I won't say his name, man, because I don't want to give him any kind of fame. He taking friggin' shots. Why the hell you come around me, man? You taking damn shots. That shows you what a damn hoe you are, man. You a hoe ass trick. I'm gonna say it like it is, man. You a hoe ass trick. You taking shots at me, but you coming around. You understand? And I could feel the anger like resonating through this dude, man. Moving like a damn snake, man. Making a slithery path everywhere you go. So you got a lot of people that like to engage in polemics like that. I don't get in polemics, man. But I always see everything, man. The Most High bless me with that spirit. I be seeing things. I see the end at the beginning. Most people don't see that. But I see the end from the beginning and say, oh, this is going to turn out this way. And I often tell someone, I might go to Yashba and hey, watch this dude right here. And he moving kind of funny. He's going to do this. And the only thing Yashba will say, wow, you called it. But I be seeing it, man.
It is crazy.
At the flat screen.
100% of the time, family. Like, it is the wildest thing that I've ever experienced. It would be like, you would think, like the folks in the world do, they got like tarot card readers or whatever, but this coming straight from the mouth of the Most High's man. At no lie. I mean, it is what it is. Believe it or not, stick around long enough, he gonna show you.
It's just a rule, man. But this dude, man, you guys know who you are, man. We're gonna ask him what he think about something. Don't matter to me one way. Come on, man. Are you serious? Then why are you here? Let me say this, man, before we get into the lesson. If you a broke dick, And you know what I mean by that, Yashabin. A person that's always on down sick call. You know what we call him in the military? He broke it. He always going on sick call because he doesn't want to train. It's too hard. So he bitch out and then he go to sick call. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if they call in the Marines. Zadok know what I'm talking about. In the Army, they call it sick call.
Same thing. Same thing in the Marine Corps.
And we used to call them broke dicks. When I was a sergeant, I said, yeah, all of the broke dicks fall out to the rear of the formation and go ahead and sick call. Because they didn't want to train, man. They will come up with all kind of reasons to try and get out of training. You got people that's doing that right now. Oh, my back. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. Why we're not going to check you up as long as you're diligent, but you can't be a damn commando. I would suggest that you define what a commando really is. If you can't undergo the little training that I gave you the last time, you can't be a damn commando because that was a lightweight. That was just a test to see where you are. How in the hell are you going to be a commando? You can't even be a regular soldier, man. If you be a soldier in the army of the Most High, man, you can't be weak. King David had mighty men, man. You can't be a commando like that, Clinton or whatever, man. If you're a broke dick, you're always sick, you got to do this. I can't do it. My back hurt. My knee hurt. This is not for you, because you're putting us at jeopardy. What the hell are you going to do if we have a road march with a 120-pound rock on your back? Like I do. What you going to do then? Complain? The hell you do? We march up a hill with a 120-pound rock on your back, and my feet, I remember my damn feet used to get blisters on them. You changing your socks, they're soaking wet, but you gotta drive on, man. So what we went over there in DC, that was nothing. That was lightweight, man. That was lightweight. You just suck it up and drive on. That's what a commando is, man. You can't be average. This is not for no average dude, man. So I'm gonna suggest that all of you define what that is, man. Because I'm going to tell you, man, that mental police is going to kick in. When you get into something like that and you being pushed. See, most people quit somewhere around 45-50% of their capacity. You know why? Because it starts to feel uncomfortable. Then that mental police come in their mind. It's like a damn siren, woo, 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 going off in their damn mind. Oh, what? You don't have to do that. You can stop right now. You just take a break. Yeah, it feels good right there. But when you take that break and you give up, later on, you're going to hate yourself for it. Because I'm telling you something, man. The pain that we undergo for the commandos, this is not just for us. It's for our family and it's for our whole nation. Even the ones that don't like us. Yeah, we doing it for your Most High bless you, punk, buffoons. We doing it for you as well. All of the haters, we doing it for you as well, because we understand your mind's not in the right place and you're destroyed for lack of knowledge. So we're doing it for you as well. But at some point when you're being pushed, if your mind's not trained first, you're going to give up. This is why you never reach physical exhaustion, because your mind hasn't been trained to push yourself beyond your perceived capacity. You got to train your mind. Any field of endeavor, whatever it is that you want to do, you first got to train your mind. I don't care if it's for a job interview, if it's for losing weight, if it's for training, if it's to become a secure party creditor. If you haven't trained your mind, when it becomes difficult, you're going to give up and quit. But so the pain that you undergo, I want to say this to all of you. They're striving to be commandos. We're not like any of these other Israelite camps, man. That's not us. When you're training, your mind state has to be, oh, well, this is where they will quit at. But I'm going to push beyond the pain. You got to push beyond what's on the other side of that wall. When we're running these drills, like we was running about a week ago, Israel, you got to be willing to be a real commando. I'm speaking from experience, man. And combat experience. When you're about to clear a damn room, You don't know what the hell is on the other side of that door, man. You don't know what's on the other side of that door. It could be 5 mofos with damn AK-47s, and as soon as you open that door, they're gonna spray you. So you don't peek your damn head in the door, going slow, afraid. You gotta just blast in that damn door, be like, damn, surprise, we're here. If you ain't got that, man, this is not for you, man. And you, damn, this dude, I mean, you probably saying, damn, this dude is psychotic. Tells the doctor, damn, nut. I'm not a nut. See, the fact of the matter is, man, the Most High had to put certain men on this earth to be that way. And I'm such that man to help protect other people. Because everyone's not built like that. Everyone doesn't have that warrior mindset. You see people talk about it until the first round flies. And they see their buddy next to him drop. Do you have what it takes to push on? Do you have what it takes to try to provide life support to him when you see blood gushing out at the damn side of his damn head because half of his face is blown off? Do you have what it takes to go on? If not, you're not a commando, man. You're just watching damn TV. But this stuff happens in life, and I'm going to tell you, I've been there. I've seen this happen. And if you haven't really experienced no combat like this, like you street Negroes, oh, yeah, got to hold your damn weapon sideways. You ain't never really seen no real combat. You've seen street wars. Hood nigga stuff. But not no real combat, man. When your best friend might be dying right there in your arms. And you realize you got to drive on if you want to make it back to the States. What you know about that? What you know about being on damn foreign soils and not knowing if you're going to make it back to this damn country that you claim to hate? You don't know anything about that, a lot of you don't. You think you want war, but you really don't know war. What goes on in these little damn ghettos with your little AKs and all of that, man, that ain't nothing compared to real war. That's what we was trying to explain to that brother Eleazar, man. This is nothing compared to real war. You're dealing with chemicals, you're dealing with planes, you're dealing with tanks, you're dealing with all of that. You don't know what could happen, man. That's why the man to your right and the man to your left, your life is in his hands. And his life is in your hands. This is why you can't be a damn fake, man. If you say you're going to be a commando, man, this is just why we had to have you take an oath. Because this is not a game. And I'm going to hold you to that oath, man. And everybody amongst us should be willing to hold you to that oath, man. And the other thing, man, you guys you can't come on here talking about training that we did in detail. You understand? Don't share that with them, man. This is supposed to be OPSEC. You can't tell them how we're training because people are really listening, man. So you got to be OPSEC. Shh. You don't understand what that means? That means be the hell quiet. Be quiet. Stop talking so much, man. Don't let them know what you're doing. And all the haters, again, may the Most High bless you, man. So, again, we're calling on every single one of you so-called Israelites, that could swallow your damn pride. Right now, I'm not interested in that whole camp banging and all of that. We have more important things to deal with. We're being lynched in the street by policemen, by racist people with nooses, and by other so-called blacks, other so-called Negroes. We can't ignore that. It wouldn't be justice if we call out all of the other people, but don't call out these damn Negroes, man. That's murdering us in the street as well. See, you have to be prepared to deal with them as well, man. This can't go unchecked. That's a primary problem in our communities. We got to police our own damn communities. Can't you see the police haven't done it? Don't you know if they wanted to stop that, they could stop it? How in the hell can they go overseas, thousands of miles to Afghanistan and stop things over there? Go to Iraq and stop things over there. But you can't go to Chicago and stop the killing? Nah, see, I'm way smarter than that. Someone's permitting this. Someone's allowing this to go down. And so it's time that you wake up and be willing to police your own communities. And this is what we're calling on you to do. So email tazadocshah@yahoo.com and join us, man. Stop making damn excuses and stop coming over here with polemics. All of you that's following this guy, the original, so-called original Grandmaster Jay, stay the hell over there. We don't want you over here. Unless you're coming over here with conviction and you're ready to submit to the will of the Most High. Because if it's not blessed by the Most High, you're done. You're finished. You're finished. So the Most High is calling you to go out and be his warrior. Do you have that warrior mindset? Are you ready to be a soldier in the army of Yahweh Shah? Let's get the book of Yeshaya, chapter 6, verse 8, to prove all things. All of you under the sounds of our voices right now, hear the words that the Most High is saying through his messengers. And you can like that, understand it, believe it or not. Isaiah 6, verse 8. And if you got a Bible, you should be following along in your Bible. Book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 8.
Book of Yeshaya, chapter 6, verse 8. And I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, whom do I send? And who would go for us? And I said, here I am. Here am I. Send me.
And so how many Israelites are saying that? How many weeks have we been calling them out? Read it again. How many of them have actually been saying that? Here am I. Send me. This is what you're supposed to be doing if you're in the right spirit. That's what you're supposed to be saying if you're in the right spirit. Here am I. Yahweh, send me. Why have you not emailed us? Look at those flyers we hand out in DC. Where they at? This is what you're supposed to be saying, but you're not. You busy fighting each other. This camp, that camp, this camp. They hear us, man. They see us. They banging on each other's like niggas.
Book of Yeshaya, chapter 6, verse 8. And I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, whom do I send? And who would go for us? And I said, here am I. Send me.
Come on. Send me. So where's all these camps at, man? They see us. You know the force that we could have? You know what it is? Nah, I can't go. I can't go in the Tazadat. They think it's something like that. See, it's proud, man. They're proud men. They're proud men. You know why? Because I'm a real dude, man. And I'm gonna hold them, and I will embarrass your ass if you fat. Most of you damn Israelites, 7 out of 10 of you are over damn weight. And I'm not going to be nice to you, man. Oh, yeah, you're a little overweight. No, you're fat. See, that's the only thing that's going to change you, man. You might just need to hear you're friggin' fat. Like Delette used to come on. No, you can't talk to him like that. Remember she said that? I called someone fat. She said, no, you can't talk to him like that. What the hell are you talking about?
Freaking joke.
You want to give people fake love, man. And this is where people stay in their degenerate conditions, man. You might just need to hear you're friggin' fat. And you're fat. But you don't want to hear it. Someone say that, well, I don't know who you think he is. One woman, one fat lady came over here. She talking about cooking. She's like, yeah, I was listening to you until you said that. Now I'm going to unsubscribe. So damn what? But I bet she took that vibration with her and made her look at herself. Because inside, you feel real bad. Inside, you know what I'm saying is true. And it's giving you love. You just might need to hear that you're damn fat. If you don't watch your ass, you might need to hear it. Damn, your man don't want to have sex with you because you won't wash your ass. You might need to hear that. Some of these Eves don't even know how to clean themselves, man, as a woman. Some of them men, you met the woman. After you got with her, you just start sitting there being a damn couch potato, watching them sports all the time. Now you got a gut all the way out the head. And wonder why she don't want to have sex with you no more. You so damn fat, your damn arm can't reach around and wash your damn backside properly. Some of you are so damn fat, like a damn bowling ball with arms. Then you get upset when someone goes, I'm not fat, I'm this baby fat. What the hell are you talking about? You grown. You're 35 years old, you talking about this is baby fat. You're overweight. You just might be fat, and you need to hear that because that's what changes you. It takes something like that to change you. So the book of Yeshaya, Isaiah 6, verse 8, it says, and I heard the voice of Yahweh saying, whom shall I send? And who will go for us? Who's going to go for us? APBC, we standing up for the Most High, man. This is Yahweh's work, man. This is not for us. Then said I, here I am. Send me. So Will stood up as a strong young warrior, say, here I am, send me. Israel stood up, strong young warrior, send me. Yashabin stood up, the general, send me. Let me show you how hypocritical they are, Yashabin. They're going to fight and die for Esau. They kill with rigor for Esau overseas, but you won't come here and defend your own damn people because you're hypocrites and you're cowards. Because he taught you to fear him when you was a little boy, so you still fear him as a grown man. What greater love can that be, Will, than to land in your life for your brother? There's no greater love on this earth, man. Let's get that. Yachanan 15, verse 13. There's no greater love, man. There's no greater love than that. Stop banging on each other, man. People hit me up about Zabat, man. I don't want to hear about the brother Zabat, man. There's nothing else I can say to that brother, man. It's up to him to repent now. I don't hate the man. I just hate what he was doing. That's it.
Con.
Look at Yachanan, John, chapter 15, verse 13.
Jacob, amen. You must be fat because he said, hey, I would much rather be a heavyweight. What the hell does that have to do with the price of coffee in Brazil?
Yeah, he locked.
If you're fat, you're fat. You're going to think you'd rather be a heavyweight when you have a damn cardiac arrest. You're trying to walk up the damn stairs or something, and you realize that your damn arteries are clogged and your blood can't flow. Then you have a stroke. You're not gonna think that you would rather be a heavyweight then. See, this is about your health, man. Your health is your wealth. Stop drinking a damn Budweiser. Bud doesn't make you wiser. These scriptures do. You'll read that again, Mashiach.
Look at Yachanan, John, chapter 15, verse 13. No one has greater love than this, that one should lay down his life for his friends. It says friends in here.
Yo, is he breaking up or is it me on this side?
No, that's you. He sound loud and clear to me.
Yeah,
he didn't break up.
I don't know what be going on with this, man. I really think they be doing that for real. Because it's like every session, man. Every session. All right, so there's no greater love than landing your life for your brother. And the Most High has commanded you not to be afraid. Most of you want to join, man, but you're cowards. You're afraid. You're afraid. Let's get Joshua 1 verse 9. Shalom, Alpha. Shalom, King. Joshua 1 verse 9. If we don't stand for our people now, man, in these moments, No one will. Because we can't trust Grandmaster Jay, man. I don't have anything against the brother. I just don't like what he's representing, man. He's clout chasing over our people. And he's going to have blood on his hands. You don't take people out that's not trained.
Yeah, that's ridiculously irresponsible. Hey, Israel, you got that? If not, I get it.
Con. The book of Joshua 1 verse 9. Have not I commended thee? Be strong, of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For
So the Most High commands you to be strong and courageous. Why the hell are you so damn scared? You're afraid to follow damn SPC packet. Because Esau done told you all of these bad things going to happen to you. So you remain a damn debtor. You remain a slave. Go ahead, read, King.
Con. For Yahweh thy Almighty is with thee wherever thou goest.
Well, let me tell you something, man. Let me ask you this, man. Now imagine, Israel, you going over to East New York, man. Pink houses, 2 o'clock in the morning, man. Cats don't know you over there. You start looking like food, or you like a Harlem dude. You look like food. Now, but if you going over there and Yahweh, like you just read, Yahweh is with you, is there any reason for you to be afraid?
La'ah.
You going, no matter where you going, if the Most High is with you,
Con.
what are you fearing? He controls all things. See, that's how you know the Ruach is not moving with a lot of you, man. Because you got that fear. Scriptures say the Most High hasn't given us the spirit of fear. You got that fear, man. You fearing man that could kill the body. You better fear him that could destroy the mind, spirit, and the body. Stop fearing man. What does this do, Poopy Butthole? Who in the hell would create a name like that and come on in? Look at this.
A troll.
This is the buffoonery that I'm talking about. Hold on, that's Zara. This dude right here. What the hell is this, man? What is this, man?
Yeah, he been in the comments for a minute. I just been ignoring it. I know a troll when I see one.
What kind of alternative thing is this? Is this supposed to make someone laugh? That's your generation, Will. Can you tell me this is a damn joke? And he literally have a damn an emoji of damn poop. Get your mind right, son. The hell is this, man?
Oh no.
I mean, just that conversation, man. The hell is this, man? Why are you on this channel, man? Anyone read the BLM mission statement? Black Lives Matter. Let me tell you something, man. I don't give a damn about Black Lives Matter. We're not Negro, black, or colored. And based on your damn name, you're probably from over there. We don't give a damn about your mission statement. Because that vibration is off. Someone give me Deuteronomy 23 verse 9. Real quick, man. Hurry up, man. So this dude can take this vibration with him, man. The Most High is not moving with nobody like that, man. He said the name invites discussion. No, the name invites homosexuality. Let me tell you straight, man. The name doesn't invite instructions. The name invites rebuke. And it's an expression of who you really are. The name is actually expressing your psyche. That's what the name is expressing. Your psyche. You're expressing who you really are. Does anyone want to talk to someone based on the guy said the name invites discussion? Anyone wants to talk to a man with a damn emoji, a poop, and his name is Poopy Butthole? The hell is this, man? What's wrong with this damn generation, man? So someone get Hosea 4 verse 6, man. Let me tell you why he got the name like that, man. What the hell is this, man? Damn.
I got the Deborium.
Yeah, bring it out, King.
Deborium, Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 9. When the army goes out against your enemies, then you will guard yourself from every evil matter.
Okay, so every evil matter. So we're to guard ourselves from poopy buttholes and things of that nature. Because that's reminiscent of Sodom and Gomorrah. I suggest that you go and read Genesis, the 19th chapter, young man. And then where you're at it, read the book of Jude. And then when you're at it, read the book of Romans. Chapter 24, chapter 1, verse 24 on down to the end of that chapter. To help you get your mind right. Because your spirit is off. For you to even come up with a name that's suggestive like that. Yeah, it invites conversation. You're right. It invites conversation with alternative lifestyles. And those into that lifestyles that like poopy buttholes. That is filth, man. Just the thought of that, man. That is filth. Now you're going to glorify something like that. The hell is that, man? If that ain't funny style, I don't know what it is, man. It's like you've been sucking hind tits, son. Someone got that Hosea 4 verse 6. I'll show you why he's doing what he's doing, man. These things coming out already. We haven't even been on that long, and these spirits coming out already.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people have perished for lack of knowledge.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So they come up with names like Poopy Butthole, Country with a K, Black Lives Matter. The hell is that, man? Black is a crayon, man. Black is the color of this vest. Black is a brand. Black is a misnomer, but black is not a people. Because black cannot identify with any kind of flag. Black is nationless, just like a Negro or colored. Black and colored is synonymous. Because you're still talking about crayons. You understand what I'm saying? That's what black is. It's a fiction. It's like a de facto. It's colorable. That's why it's black. So you got colorable laws. Then you have colorable people, like black people. That's colorable. So anything colorable is not real. It just has a resemblance of that which is real. Because in black, there's no nationality. There's no flag. You're nationless and you're flagless. Because it is colorable. Anything that someone look up the word colorable for me real quick in a Black Lewis dictionary. Stop me where I'm lying at, Ricky D. If you out here. Look up colorable. We'll see. Anything that's colorable, it's only a resemblance of that which is real. Like colorable laws. Colorable people would be colored people or black people. These are things of color. It's a resemblance of the real thing, but it's not the real thing. It's a fiction. It's a straw man. Someone got that from Black Lewis second or earlier. Someone got a Black Lewis dictionary on it?
Yeah, I got fifth.
Fifth might have it a little different. Read what you got in the fifth. They start changing things up right there.
The Black Law's fifth edition for colorable, that which is apparent, Slaki, that which is in appearance only.
Okay, stop. That which is in appearance only. So a colored person is not a real person. It appears to be. An appearance is not real. It's akin to a shadow in a forest. It only appears. See, y'all should be in shadow on that wall. That shadow, in reality, it has no substance. It's an appearance, like a colorable law, like a colored person or a black person. Go ahead, finish that out, okay?
Con, and not in reality what it purports to be. What it purports to be, hence
it's
counterfeit.
not what it purports to be. So a black person, black power, you say? Man, black ain't got no damn power. Because you're a fictitious person. They out there screaming. What was NFA? We see, hey, black power, black power.
Right.
Power, black power. Black ain't got no damn power. It's just an appearance. But in reality, it has no substance. It is a fiction. It's fictitious. Go ahead, brother.
Hence counterfeit.
Counterfeit. So you're a counterfeit person. It means it's not real. I hope you're learning. Go ahead. Keep on, brother. Or you maybe you'd just be a poopy butthead. I mean, hey man. I mean, because if you have a nation of poopy buttheads, that's going to be a brown day all across the United States. Okay.
Con. Having the appearance of truth. Wendell versus Flynn.
So having an appearance of truth, so there's really no truth, man. So black lives really don't matter because blacks don't have lives. Black is a thing. It is a brand. It is not a people. You can never give reparations to a people that continuously identify themselves as black. I've been talking for a minute. We haven't even gotten to the subject, man, because these damn spirits keep coming out around here, man. You can never get reparations as a black person. You're nationless. Then you complain. Let me show you how ridiculous they are. They complain about being 3/5 of a human being, but you call yourself black. You damn jackass. Don't you realize they can never be a person?
God, that's an oxymoron.
But you'll turn around and say, hey, black power. Man, you look like that damn dude, that damn Dave Chappelle played, the blind guy, the black blind guy that ran for the damn Ku Klux Klan. That's what you're doing. Every time you say you're black power. That's what you look like, man. Because you're identifying with the system. You're a corporate slave. It's not just the color, man. It's a fiction. You're just a color dog. Who's this guy, Tom Lucas, man? Who's Tom Lucas? Where did he come from? Who's he telling to shut up?
Probably talking a poopy butthole, because everybody else above him was telling him that poopy butthole don't know what he's talking about, and it needs to go away.
Please give voices. Hey, poopy butthole, this is not your platform, man. You could either humble yourself, or you could go over there with the alternative thinking and Black Lives Matter. Under what's his name? Barry Soetoro. Yeah. So this whole black thing, we need to stop, man. Our people need to stop. Because black lives don't matter, man. Black is not a life. Black is a fiction. It's a complete misnomer. Now, speaking of such, man, let's get into the subject matter. I've been talking for a minute here, right? What Poopy Butt has say, I know Taz isn't someone to judge a book by a cover. All right, so what's the duty of a constable on patrol that they call officers out here? And you need to know this, right? We don't just need to know how to defend ourselves physically with weapons. We also need to know how to defend ourselves first and foremost mentally with the law, right? Meaning contracts. Because contract is a law as per their UCC codes, and thus law is contracts. So it is a fundamental rule. Remember this. It is a fundamental rule of procedure, well grounded in the common law, that when an arrest, or all of you of the APBC, you need to know this stuff, man. Because if you out there, you didn't know if your rights has actually been violated. When an arrest is made, the alleged offender is to be taken before a magistrate. Very important. The alleged offender is to be taken before a magistrate to be dealt with according to the law. This is not only to be done, but done without delay. Remember that. Why ain't taking you all to jail? You're supposed to be going before a magistrate. When they take you to jail, man, they're dealing strictly statutory. This is to be done with no delay, to go before a magistrate. It's supposed to be done without any unnecessary delay. Otherwise, the arresting party, that constable on patrol, is liable for false imprisonment. It tells Doc, where you getting that from? You make it up. Cite your sources. I will. It's in Blackstone commentaries. Anyone ever read Blackstone? Look in Blackstone commentaries, volume 4, chapter 21, page 292. It says it right there. Let me put that in the room for you, man. Blackstone was always quoting the law. What you don't know will be used against you. It was stated in Blackstone that, and I quote, a constable may, without warrant, arrest anyone for a breach of the peace. Remember, that's the only reason they can arrest us. Without a warrant is for the breach of the peace. Committed in his view. So it has to be in his view. Gee. But when he arrests him, what is supposed to happen? According to the law, after he arrests him and carry him before a justice of the peace, that is a magistrate. Why in the hell are they taking you to jail? You sitting in jail over the weekend. Oh, you got to be arraigned. It's not what the law says. And by the way, since I'm discussing commerce, let me say this. This is not legal advice. I do not offer legal advice. If you need legal advice, seek yourself a competent counsel and then please be advised. Everything I'm about to give you is strictly for educational, informational, entertainment purposes only. Do not use any of this information. If you choose to do so, you do so at your own will. And I remember on this call is without any liability. This is not to be taken as legal advice. So if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't take you before a magistrate, it's a breach of his duty. The law states it is the duty of an officer or other persons making an arrest to take the prisoner before a magistrate with reasonable diligence without necessary delay. And the rule is well settled that whether the arrest is made with or without a warrant, an action for false imprisonment may be predicated upon unreasonable delay in taking the person arrested before the magistrate, regardless of the lawfulness of the arrest in the first instance. So according to the law, should we get arrested, we are supposed to go before a magistrate Most people don't know the law. I mean, a contract, right? Contract is law, and therefore they don't sue. You sit up in jail the entire damn weekend. You're just happy to go. You don't know you've just been violated. So knowing thus, even if the arrest was lawful, did you hear that, Will? So even if they made a lawful arrest, you're still supposed to go before a magistrate. Why they taking people straight to jail, Israel? Why are you going straight to central booking? A failure to take the person arrested to a magistrate will be regarded, hear me well, it will be regarded as an unlawful imprisonment. Tell out where you get that from. Check out the Supreme Court of Minnesota. The Supreme Court of Minnesota says, important parts, even though an arrest be lawful, a detention of the prisoner for an unreasonable time without taking him before a committing magistrate will constitute false imprisonment. Whoop, there it is. So, in an exhausted decision of the common law rule of the process and the procedure for the arrest, the Supreme Court of the great state of Mississippi, when you look at the case of Orrick versus the state, it said important parts by the common law of England, an arrest without a warrant for a felony can be made only for the purpose of bringing the offender before a civil magistrate. How many of you don't get that? So you're supposed to be brought before a civil magistrate. Is this what happening? They take your black ass to jail, man, and leave you there 2 to 3 days with no accountability. Then you leave, you're happy to go. You don't bring no lawsuit. You're just happy to get out of there. Why not, man? So, if you get arrested for some reason in the future, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? If you get arrested in the future and they don't take you before a magistrate, that's considered to be unlawful imprisonment, which is actually entitled to a lawsuit. So what are you going to do now? I'm giving you the law. It's right in the room. It's the tells not show me the law. I'm showing you the law. Check the chat room. See, this procedure is known as due process of law. If they're not following this procedure, it's not due process. So they violated the due process clause. This procedure is the due process of a law to be followed and depriving one of his liberty. I got a freedom of liberty, 4th Amendment. You take me in, you got to be able to justify this. Take me before a magistrate. Otherwise, you're violating my 4th Amendment right. And so if there's a failure or even a delay in following this process is an unlawful restraint or deprivation of liberty, and this type is false imprisonment. So this arresting constable on patrol, this arresting officer has no authority to take a person to jail and to detain him there. Do you understand? It's crystal damn clear if you read the law. I put it in the room. Read the damn law. Why are they doing it? Because we obviously we don't know the law. But you don't think you need anything like this. Read. Come on. That's all you want, man. You don't want to know the laws of society. So that arresting officer, he has no authority to take you to jail. This happened to what? Every damn person. That constable's duty, that officer's duty is to take the one arrested without delay to a court magistrate. So how in the hell You get arrested at 1 a.m. in the morning. They put you in jail. Don't you know that's an unlawful arrest according to the law? Yeah, I know what. You never heard this before? You better get Taza Doc's books, man. You need the plug, man. I got the plug, man. But this plug is not going to plug you in. It's going to unplug you from the matrix. Reason I got the plug because I unplug you. Like Neo. But you want to stay plugged in. So that policeman's duty is to take the arrested person without delay to a court or magistrate. I don't give a damn if it's 3 a.m. in the morning. If they don't do this, guess what? It's false imprisonment. This Supreme Court of Kansas said it as well, not just Mississippi. Supreme Court of Kansas says that the law contemplates that an arrest either by an officer or a private person with or without a warrant is a step in a public prosecution and must be made with a view of taking the person before a magistrate or a judicial tribunal. So that's either a magistrate or a jury. Why? For what? For examination or trial. And an officer even subjects himself to liability if there is an unreasonable delay after the arrest and presenting the person for examination or trial. They done violated every damn person in the damn nation. They got arrested because none of you knew this. If so, you would be bringing lawsuits against them. I'm gonna sue him, sue him, sue him. You'd be bringing lawsuits right and left. But you don't think you need this. You think Grandmaster Jay know this? I'm gonna hit you with something, Israel. The only reason they could justify having an arrested person in jail or detained by the arresting officer is a necessary step in bringing him before a magistrate. That's it. As so stated in the Supreme Court of Rhode Island. See, it's not just a few Supreme Courts. The Supreme Court of Rhode Island said when an officer makes an arrest without a warrant, it is his duty to take the person arrested without unnecessary delay before a magistrate or other proper judicial officers having jurisdiction in order that he may be examined and held or dealt with as the case requires. But to detain the person arrested in custody for any purpose other than that of taking him before a magistrate is illegal. Who said it? Tell the doctor and say it. It was the Supreme Court of Rhode Island. And so, no, thus, the detainment in jail for purposes of booking, oh, we're going to take you down to central booking, or fingerprinting, or investigating, well, the alleged crime, or taking you in a damn interrogation room like they did the Central Park 5. That's all illegal. It's illegal. You just don't know the damn law. I mean, the contract. Wait, contract is law. Because if you knew it, you'll be bringing lawsuits. Of course, for educational purposes only. So it's illegal. You supposedly go before a magistrate before any of this. It's the common law, man. You know what? They're hitting you with statutes. You know why? Because you're not a secure party creditor and a damn debtor slave. Man, you should be damn suing them like your damn name is Sue. They're still calling it Sue, man, like it's your name. In cases involving the commission of the most severe crimes, take for instance the felonies, the one arresting is still required without unnecessary delay to bring the prisoner to the nearest magistrate or court as a matter of fundamental law, as a matter of law. See, family, from the earliest dawn of the common law, a constable could arrest without a warrant when he had reasonable grounds to suspect that a felony had been committed. And he was actually authorized to detain the suspect or the subject, the party, such as a reasonable length of time as it would actually enable him to only carry that accused before a magistrate. If you taking him to jail, he got a lawsuit against your ass. And that's still the law today, man. That's still the law of the land. But the people just don't know the law. The court went on to state that the officer making the arrest is liable for the forced imprisonment if he arrests with the intent of only detaining, or if his unreasonable delay causes a detainment. Can't make this up, man. I can't make this up. Why are people not suing him? They don't want this out, man. This is why they're giving me false views, not sending out notifications to most people. I got them 40,000 people on the channel. How is that only like 35 people, 40 people watching? 50, come on, man. They don't want this out, man. Why? Because this is right knowledge. This is Yahweh's work. So, brothers and sisters, it cannot be questioned that when a person is arrested, either with or without a warrant, it becomes the duty of that constable on patrol, the duty of that officer, or the individual making the arrest to convey the prisoner in a reasonable time and without unnecessary delay before a magistrate. Why? To be dealt with as the case may require. So the power to make the arrest does not include the power to unduly detain in custody. But this is happening to us all of the time. But on the contrary, is coupled with the correlative duty incumbent on the officer to take the accused before a magistrate as soon as he reasonably can. So if the officer fails to do this and unreasonably detains the accused in custody, he will be guilty of a false imprisonment, no matter how lawful the original arrest may have been. I hope that I'm reaching you. So you may have even broken the law, right? But according to the common law, not their statutes, if that constable on patrol, even if you broke the law, even if you committed a felony, if he does not take you before a magistrate, that's false imprisonment. He's supposed to detain you to take you before a magistrate. A damn police does not have the determination to decide whether or not you're gonna be locked up, because he's not so-called licensed to practice law. And so knowing thus, when a person arrested is taken to jail or a sheriff's office and detained there with no warrant issued before or after that arrest, it is false imprisonment as well. So the one arresting has a duty to immediately seek a magistrate. And that failure to do so make a case of false imprisonment as a matter of law. As a matter of law, Richard Stewart. This is held by all authorities. I can't make this up. Go and check it out yourself, man. They're going to try and twist it up on you and give you some statutory BS. There was a case, right, involving an indictment for an assault and false imprisonment. Supreme Court of North Carolina. The Supreme Court of North Carolina held that in the process of an unlawful arrest, the one arrested is to be taken immediately to a judge. Is this what's going on today? Is this what's going on, Tom Lucas? the question occurs, what is the officer to do with the offender when he shall have been arrested without a warrant? All the authorities agree that he should be carried as soon as conveniently possible before some justice of the peace. Now, even though this case involved an arrest without a warrant, the court said it is the duty of the arresting officer upon making an arrest, whether with a warrant or without a warrant, to carry the offender at once before the justice. The damn police is not supposed to be making a determination whether or not you're going to jail. He's not the law. He's a minion. He's a minion. So to take an arrested person to jail, to be detained and fingerprinted, is a violation of his rights. I hope you hear me, Cody. It's a violation of his rights, man. See, it is proof the officer had no intent to bring the accused directly to the judge. If you read Anderson's treaty on the law of sheriffs, right? The subject of an officer's duty at the arrest was examined with the forthcoming conclusion. It is the undoubted right on the part of a prisoner on being arrested by a public officer or a private citizen, and an unquestionable, a corresponding duty on the part of the one making the arrest to take the prisoner before a court or a magistrate for a hearing or an examination. And this must be done without unnecessary delay. The object of this right and corresponding duty is that the prisoner may be examined, held, or dealt with as the law directs and the facts of the case requires. It is highly improper and an invasion of the lawful rights of the prisoner to take him any other place than to a proper court or magistrate. So you're all being violated. You're all being violated. And according to the law, you can sue. You can sue. So in deciding the proper duty and action of an arresting officer making an arrest, the Supreme Court of Virginia, it stated in pertinent parts that the right of the accused to the prompt judicial examination does not depend on the statute law. Tell the doctor didn't say it. Supreme Court of Virginia said that. But even if the circumstances of the arrest were not within the preview of this particular statute, it was the duty of the arresting officer to have taken the defendant within a reasonable time or without unnecessary delay before a judicial officer in order that the latter might inquire into the matter and determine whether a warrant should be issued for the detention of the defendant or whether he should be released. So, in speaking on what matter of arrest were unlawful at common law and what are actually the procedures under the common law when an arrest is made, the Supreme Court of Rhode Island also stated, coupled with the authority to arrest, when an imperative obligation of the officer to bring the arrested person before a magistrate without any unreasonable delay, especially was this true where the arrest had been made without a warrant. When the officer makes an arrest without a warrant, it is his duty to take the person arrested without unnecessary delay before a magistrate or other proper judicial officers have jurisdiction. In order that he may be examined and held or dealt with as the case required. But to detain the person arrested in custody for any purpose other than that, taking him before a magistrate is illegal. It is illegal. So the rule of law requiring an officer or person arresting to bring the party arrested before a magistrate is the same in all states. Yes, your state too. Your state too. And it cannot be abrogated by statute. Statute doesn't change this. You just don't know the law. That's all it is. The same rules has actually been upheld in federal courts and is prescribed under Title 18. Go and check out Title 18, the rules of criminal procedure. Check it out for yourself. I can't make it up. I can't make this up, man. It's right there before you. All you got to do is read. But they put it in a book. So you fuck. They put it in a book. They know damn well you wasn't going to read. You F-U-C-K-E-D 2 times. Title 18, Rules of Criminal Procedures, important part says that officer made an arrest under a warrant issued upon a complaint, or any person making an arrest without a warrant shall take the arrested person without unnecessary delay before the nearest available federal magistrate, or even in the event that a federal magistrate is not reasonably available, before a state or local judicial officer authorized by 18 U.S.C. 3041. I can't make it up. Read it for yourself. Go back. These titles, these case laws, this Blackstone commentaries that I'm giving you, go and check it out for yourself, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. It would be wise of you to go and check this stuff out. You're getting arrested, they throwing you in jail for the weekend, for a week. You ain't see the damn magistrate. Where's the lawsuit? Let's get the book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 3 through 4. Psalms 82, verse 3 through 4. So you guys, you've been getting falsely arrested and you've been eating it.
Tahalim, chapter 82, verse 3 through 4. Give right ruling to the poor and fatherless. Do right to the afflicted and needy. Rescue the poor and needy. Deliver
So
them.
we suppose that
Deliver them from the hand of the wrong. Said 3 through 4, right?
come on. Hey, I don't want to call you poopy butthead. My brother, yeah, I mean, of course, you become a secure part creditor now. If you're not already one, your pod, can you put that information in the room? So what the good art was reading is that Psalms 82, 3 and 4 is saying, give justice to the weak and the fatherless. You know, people that don't have children. That's high in our community. Maintain the right of the afflicted and the destitute. This is why we stand up for anti-police brutality commandos. Rescue the weak and the needy. We standing up to try and rescue these people that's being murdered in our communities. Deliver them from the hands of the wicked. Because we got a lot of wicked people in our own communities, man. And Most High is going to deal with them, man. Most High is going to deal with them. From there, let's get the book of Luke 10, verse 19. Luke 10 and 19. So a lot of people, you know, you finding out you're getting falsely arrested You don't even belong there, man. You don't even belong there. They taking you on them traffic stops. Are they taking you before a magistrate? According to the law, man, even if you get a damn DUI, don't you know you're supposed to go before a magistrate according to the law? Then it came up with statutes, man, and they keep hitting you people with statutes, man. This is why you got to break free from bondage, man, and understand what thy read is. Don't be like the Ethiopian, man. Understand what thy read is.
The book of Lucius, chapter 10, verse 19.
Stop acting like a damn.
And it reads, "See, I give you the power to trample on serpents and scorpions, and power over all your enemies, and none at all will hurt you."
So this is what you got to think, man. When you going out, like say, "Oh man, y'all, it's not enough for y'all." What did the Most High say? Read that again, y'all should be. When the Most High say, "Oh, it's not enough for y'all." NFAC got way more people. Yeah, you got a lot of people out there. It's a joke, man. What about this for real, man? What about this for real, man? They out there with 22s. They don't know how to clear jam 22s. They're using muzzles of their weapon for a cane.
Incenses me. The book of Luke, chapter 10, verse 19. "See, I give you the power to trample on serpents and scorpions, and power over all your enemies, and none at all will hurt you."
Because a lot of you, it's a lot of you Negroes are damn snakes. You're like a serpent. You're a snake. A lot of you come over here, man. Well, all kind of you come over here trolling, trying to engage in polemics, telling us why we should be joined on to unclean people. You're a snake, man. You're scorpions. You coming over here to see who you could strike. But it's not gonna work, man. This is why Hamashiach said none amount of loss. He said none amount of loss. Finish that out.
Oh, that was it on 19. You want me to do 20?
Give me drawings. It's not meant for you anyways, man. If you fall out of it, man, you get mad, you throwing tantrums, you having 4 aha moments, you feel with all kind of anger. It's not meant for you anyways, man. It was never meant for you. Because Hamashiach said none amount of loss.
You said book of John. What was the chapter? Chapter and verse?
6 and 39. Hey, can you hear me, Israel? Yeah, 6 and 39.
Calm, but it's lagging. It's lagging a little bit.
Calm.
John 6 and 39.
Book of Yachanan, John, chapter 6, verse 39. "This is the desire of the Father who sent me, that all he has given me, I
See
should
that?
not lose of it, but should raise it in the last day."
Come on. So that Hamashiach is saying every single person is meant to follow will never be lost. So if you fell out of this, it was never meant for you, man. It was never meant for you. He say none amount of loss. He don't lose not one. So someone came out of this and they back over there like a lot of these Eves. I have seen a clique of witches today talking about some buggers, man. It was never meant for you. This is never meant for you. Let's get Psalm 108.
That verse.
Psalm 101, verse 8.
Come on.
And get Proverbs 21 and 15. before we open it up, man. See if anyone got anything, man. I'm done talking about the Lord right now. They want some more, let them donate. Don't want nothing, man. They want me to hand out free right now. It's like free cheese. Like they used to work for damn cheese on the welfare line. Now they're not faring so well. The stimulus checks stimulate them like sex. When they get the damn stimulus check, it's like they're having a damn big fat damn orgasm. Stimulate. That's what they call a damn stimulus check, man. To stimulate him. The Negro, he jack off to the damn chaos when he get a damn stimulus check. They go in the hood, man. They trying to rob people for the damn stimulus check, man. Eve on the damn hairline trying to get weed. And he jacking off to the damn chaos of a stimulus check. Oh, you stimulated? I ain't sound like Buster Rhymes. Give me some more. You know what I mean? Where that lady said it came on the show, yeah, I hope they give me another one too. Something like a big black, you know what, man. I'm not going to say the word, man. A big black Niger. So, yeah, man, that check was good, though. She on the damn phone, on the call, arguing with her son about $5. That's hood, man. That's ghetto like a motherfucker, man. You blowing your son up on the damn phone for $5 on the damn call. Oh, you can bring my $5 back? Then she trying to play it off. I said, damn, man, why you got like making fun of everyone? Man? All these Edomites, man, you acting like a big nigga. Right on the damn call, man, before everyone. Mute your damn mic. At least look like you're speaking damn Chinese or something. You know how the Chinese movies are, man, when they be talking? He said, come over here, his mouth. Moving like that. Yeah, you could at least mute your damn mic, man, so we can't understand what you're saying. Who you blasting the damn boy for $5? He's a damn team. You spent my damn $5? I said, hey, man, she acting like a Niger. Then trying to play it off like it was nothing, man. That's Eve, man.
Yeah, I remember
That's
that.
Eve for you.
That thing was crazy.
The hell are you gonna go for $5, man? A piece of candy? In 2020, man. You can't even buy a damn box of Little Debbie's barely with $5, and they made them smaller. You see what I'm saying? The inflation, Esau, he wicked as hell, man. The things get smaller, they make them smaller, and they push the price where. If they ain't the damn devil, I don't know what it is, man. You got the same thing. I mean, think about it. These cakes and all these things they used to sell, they used to be bigger, man. They even making slices of bread small. You people don't even know what the hell's going on until the damn thing almost disappeared. A little damn Debbie cake used to be big as hell, man. Now, these Negroes, they catch on when the damn little Debbie pie looks like a damn Cheerio. Oh, and it made this look smaller. So, nigga, you ain't noticed that 25 years ago? That's how Jake's mind is, man. His mind's just on skins, man, for real. That's how people really are, man. How people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. I mean, them damn oatmeal pies, man. I remember I used to go and buy them things. Now, you open a damn box of Little Debbie's, man. They small as hell. 2 bites and they're gone. Used to be pretty big, man. Everything's inflated. They raise the price. You'll notice that every January, they raise the price on food and the size of it gets smaller. That's the devil right there for you, man. All of it. Remember when Now and Laters was a long damn pack?
Oh, yeah.
You get them little big, short packs of Now and Laters now, man. You can't save them for later.
Yeah, the big pack was 25 cents.
You gotta eat them right now. Con. Used to be a long ass pack, man. Now, they need to change the damn name to Now or Instant because you ain't gonna eat nothing later. Remember the thing used to say that slogan used to be eat some now and save some for later. They had it right on the damn pack. The damn pack is so damn short, you can't even write all of that on right now, man.
Nope. Now
and Laters. They done cut back on everything, man. Inflation. And they're making it smaller. That's wicked, man.
Yeah, they used to have those
You,
penny candies.
hell, man. I pay attention to detail. The loaves of bread used to be longer. You go to damn Walmart, you got short ass loaf of bread. Short ass loaf. A loaf of bread used to be all the way out the head. But they keep going up on the damn prices. That's the devil for you, man. Then he put all this damn GMO stuff in it. And you go to damn bathroom like 1 to 2 times a week. You can't even pee. You can't even poop. So you have a damn poopy butt head. Damn poop coming out of your damn mouth, man. You're like a damn poopy butt head. Y'all should be. Hey, this is real, man. That's how it's going. That's how it's going down, man. You know I'm not lying, man. Some people, some people can't use the damn bathroom, man, once a damn week, man, and it smells like damn hell when they go. Because it's all that GMO food, man, that processed food, it clogs you up.
You right.
It might be funny, but it's really not funny, man.
No, you right.
You're supposed to use the damn bathroom like a healthy person use the bathroom 1 to 2 times a day, man. Some of these people don't go damn once, and they smell like hell. Smell like hell, man.
Yeah, that stuff really tears you up.
You know,
it lowers your immune system and everything. Your eyes will start changing, like the white part of your eyes will start changing to like a gray or a yellow. Your fingernails will start changing colors. No matter how much you brush.
Gotta come up with them areas, man. Them damn parasites. Because there'll be parasites in there. And those parasites, they will find their way into your damn body, man. If it can't come out the backside, it's coming out somewhere. You might start to see damn worms come out of your skin. I'm dead serious, man. Those parasites want a way out. You want a way out, man. Especially if you eat damn pork, man. That damn tricked out worm is up in you, man. And it's crystal-like in your cells. It's our people, man. It sounds kind of funny, man, but it's really not, man. And you got people going around, I mean, like him calling up a poop butt. That's what's going on, man. That's really what's going on, man. Can't use the bathroom, processed food, GMO food. Killing, man. Killing you quick. Yeah, I literally talk to some people. Man, I talk to people that you know have heart conditions and all of that, man. Overweight, diabetes. And you know, I tell them, I say, you ever heard of Dr. Sabi's diet? No, I never heard of that. That's what tell him he don't want to hear it. So I'll say, won't be that strenuous. What about you ever considered being a vegan? Nah, man, gotta eat my meat. I said, yeah, but sir, you have diabetes. You don't you understand what diabetes? You can have a heart attack or kidney failure or something like that. Yeah, man, but I gotta eat my meat. I love my meat. So, damn, this nigga want to die. I mean, this is where people's minds are at, man. You got people that take a little damn cancer stick, right? A little cigarette. Now, your mind is supposed to be the most powerful organs in the world, man. But you will let a damn little cigarette control your damn mind. You know why? Because your mind controls you and you don't control it. It's supposed to be the rule, right? But your mind controls you. You don't control your mind. It's your mind that makes you quit on everything that you do, man. Because your mind is not strong enough. So anything that you start, like I was saying at the inception of this conversation, man, if your mind is not developed, if your mind's not in the right place, you're not going to accomplish it. You're going to give up. Because your mind, again, it goes back to that comfort zone where it starts telling you when things start to get uncomfortable. That's why the average person quit. So being average is really a failure, man. If you look around, you like someone else, if people don't see you as weird, then, hey, man, you're a failure. I'm going to tell you straight, man. You're a damn failure because you like everyone else. You got to be dissident, man. If people ain't laughing at you and something like that, people always say, yeah, you weird, man. I remember this dude, man. I was working at Mount Sinai, dude from the Bronx. Swore he was cool, man. Little short dude, man. And you know, they always had the damn Napoleon complex. Little short, light-skinned dude.
Oh yeah.
He see me reading scriptures with people, man. And he said, man, all you do is read that Bible, man. I said, man, why don't you sit down and run some of these precepts? And dude thought he was mad. He said, man, if you ain't talking about pussy, cars, and money, there's nothing I want to hear. That's literally what he said, man. That's why, and that's the average. That's the average Jake, man. That's the average Jake. That's where their mind's at, man. And that is woefully sad. But that's the degenerate condition of our people. That right there, that's operating on the level of a beast. I'm not saying this money's not important. It's necessary because they made it necessary for a standard of living. But when you operate like that, that's a lower level vibration, man. You're operating off of appetite, off of instinct. That's what beast does. Man is not supposed to be like that, man. Man is supposed to use reasoning to come to conclusions. But our minds are destroyed. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. And since you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you. So that's where we at, man. This is why we're so degenerate. We're like the most laughed at people on this earth. And as you see, we can't come together, man. And when they go to the wrong thing. You know why they don't want to come around us? Because we got rules. We got structure. You understand? We got regulations. You go over there with Grandmaster J, it don't really damn matter what you are. You could be whatever, man. You could be a damn poopy butthead and go over there. You could be a poopy butthead and join Grandmaster J. Have any kind of lifestyle. It doesn't matter. There's no structure. It's no discipline. It's just for show. But when you bring structure in, you tell a brother, you can't do that, man. You're not supposed to be talking to that brother's wife one-on-one. They don't like that. Jake can't live wicked then. They don't like that, man. Eve like to creep also. Some of these women are disgusting as hell, man. You listen to some of their conversation. I hate that damn vibration, man. I hate that vibration. I couldn't even be with a wicked woman like that, man. The way some of these Eves talk. And I hate the one that try and sound like a damn man. That's why I hate most damn women in New York from the damn hood. Using all that damn slang like a damn man. I hate that damn spirit, man. I hate that damn spirit. That's why I can never get with one of them damn hood rats. Because all they want is your damn cheese. And you damn Negroes, you love to spend your cheese on it. A damn rat don't want nothing but cheese. Oh, can you buy me? Oh, baby, I want. You don't want a damn thing. Bring your ass on. Ain't getting you nothing. That's the mentality you should have. But the simp nigga, oh, okay, baby, I'll get that for you. He just throwing. And these damn rappers, most of them are simps. They popping bottles for these wicked Eves, spinning them rocks. She dancing on a damn pole. And it smells like a damn crab house. And they throwing damn rocks. Damn Eve shaking her funky behind. Smell like a damn crab house. And they in there. This is going on, man. This is the condition of our people. And she think that's okay, man. People are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. And Jake, you're weak Jakes. You're the main reason that Eve keeps going on like that, because you glamorize it. Looking at these damn IG hoes. You're on Instagram, paying money. And it's simple Jake chasing that, man. You'll see that Jake is so damn simple. He'll take one of the things and he'll try and wipe her. He'll try and wipe her, man. He found her in the garden, but he trying to make her into a housewife. Don't you know, man, if you find a hoe out there in the garden, you better leave that hoe out there in the garden, man, to be in the dirt. The damn hoe belongs in the dirt, man. He trying to bring her in and make her a housewife, man. You don't bring no damn garden tool in your house. It's called a hoe for a reason. And all of you Eves out, you listen to me, you on Instagram, you tricking for dollars. You, my dear, are a hoe. You are a hoe. And you better repent. If you've been with multiple men, you, my dear, are a hoe. And that's for sure, bro. So now you know. And you come there, T-Dot, a hoe has got to go. Because we're going to put you, if you don't go, we're going to put your ass on death row. And we don't mean no record label. The Most High is going to deal with you, man. That's it, man. That's all I got, man. When you got anything? Anyone else got anything, man? Where's David? David, man.
MIA. Well, it's funny that you brought up that whole stimulus check thing because I had someone stop by and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you to clear that land out when I get my next stimulus check." I was just like, "It'll be all right." Which leads me to believe what in the world you did with the first one, and you got work to do. That thing is crazy. It is crazy. But,
hey, but you know what Jerry brought up was a brilliant idea, man. If we could get everyone, if they do get the damn stimulus check, to put it forth towards T-Doc and we get land.
Oh yeah.
They don't own it anyways. Don't like they would be mentioning anything.
Yep.
But you get land with that. Jeffrey brought that up to me yesterday. I told him I thought it was a brilliant idea. If you could get the Negroes to do it, they're gonna get stimulated, man, and start jacking off to that damn chaos of that stimulus check. You just run wild, going up buying things. 2 days later, they broke.
Bro, when I went to hand out flyers, I took my oldest three, we went to the mall, we were handing out flyers. Every shoe store had a line of people waiting to get in there. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, well, what is going on? What's so special about today? It was after it was a Thursday before we did that training last week. And I'm looking around and we're like, are people really in line? We're talking about 50 people deep at both Foot Lockers, Finish Line, Journeys. Dang, I was like, what is going on here? Like, it was mad folks in the line. Like we walking by, we counting. I was like, why are folks stunting on buying shoes when all this other stuff is going on around us? That thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. If I didn't see it,
right back, man. They're gonna give it right back.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it, man. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, man. This is what you need to do, man. David, click on the link, come in the room. Anyone that want to come in the room, Israel, you want to rise? Come over here. Rise, Israel. If you really want to rise with T-Dot. We rising to the top, man. Hey, otherwise, you can stay down there with the wheezing. It's always complaining. Always talking that Keith Sweat stuff about what they're going to do. I'm gonna. You ain't going to do nothing, man. But just keep begging for another damn stimulus check.
Hey, all you got to do is take it one day at a time. But if you put in food above your health, really, you don't deserve to live. You really don't. For those of you that know better and choose not to do better, you don't deserve to live. And it's going to hit you one day. You're going to wait till something extreme happens. Yeah, Brawley Goku, I'm talking to you because you're saying you're trying to. I don't know what that means, but for those most that are trying to, that means you ain't really doing anything about it as of now. I've helped a couple of people over the years. I've not yet seen one person on their deathbed saying that they gotta have or they sure enjoyed the steak and they ready to go. Everybody wants more time, and then thinking, oh, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda listened to you back then. Because I'm telling you, when you go through it, if you guys that are under the sounds of our voice have breath in your body right now, you make a change right now, it is going to hurt. It is going to be painful. You're going to have headaches. You're going to have aches, but it only lasts for a minute. It doesn't last long. But if you wait until on your deathbed and then you try to change it, your body is in such a degenerative state, it wouldn't be able to go through the process of recovery. So the process of recovery at that point may even kill you. So while you have breath in your body right now, you can move around. You know what I'm saying? You can walk on your own. You can roll over on your own. You need to make that change right now. If you are not having one stool a day, or at least minimally one every other day, it should be once a day. At the minimum, it should be once a day. Let's just go right there. I'm not going to take it easy, because apparently me laying it on easy finds room for folks to try to take advantage. If you're not taking at least one stool a day, there is something seriously wrong with you. Unless you're eating unless you're not eating. If you're eating servings that are about 5 ounces or less, you might be able to go every other day. But if you're eating a full course meal once a day, you should at least have a stool once a day. I'm going to tell you that.
Well, I mean, it's going to their waist. This is where, you men that look like you're 9 months pregnant, that is all in their intestines, man. That's all poop and stuff inside of them, man.
Being stored up.
Inside of your intestines, man. This is where your damn guts is out the head. You know what I mean? Because if you stretch out someone's intestines, that would stretch almost a damn mile. So you got all of that stuff in you, man, and you probably never detox or any of that. And you get offended when someone calls you fat. But you don't realize what a health risk that really is, man. Yeah, you ever seen like oil when you use like Crisco or some type of vegetable oil, and when you burn it, it's liquidy, right? But when you set that for a while and it's cool, it clogs up like it's like a cake mix or something. It's the same thing that happens in your body, man. They try and tell you to stay away from a lot of cholesterol. So when that oil gets in your body like that, and it gets in your arteries, your blood doesn't flow properly. And when your blood can't flow, that's what causes a stroke. That's what causes people to have strokes. And so the bigger you are, it's pushing more against your arteries. And so your blood is not flowing properly. This is why when you go to the doctor with some people, you can't even find a damn vein, man. They have no vascularity. You can't find a vein.
True.
They searching and searching, trying to find a damn vein, man. But hey, man, people better get right, man. This is a serious thing, man. And, you know, this doesn't guarantee you any longer life, because life is certainly uncertain these days. But it's better to live healthy, man. There's a lot of people, and they get certain age. When a person get 40, yeah, man, I'm 40 years old. I can't do that anymore. See, this society has trained people's mind. When they get a certain age, they're supposed to stop doing things, and you stop being active. You might have once been a damn hero. Look at some of these damn athletes, right? Professional athletes. When they hit their 40s or something, you look at them, man, they got guts and all that. You look, damn, that guy, he used to be the person that people used to damn near worship. Children looked up to him. Adults looked up to him. Look at him now. He fat, flabby, sick. Because they have that mind state. When they get a certain age, they're not supposed to do certain things anymore, like play basketball, play a little football. Those type of activities, man, they keep your blood flowing, man. Don't you know when you start to exercise, your blood starts to flow, man? And it's the blood flow, man. Your cardiovascular. These are a lot of problems that people are actually having because you just sit all damn day and you're watching Netflix. And you when the games was out, you was watching damn basketball, football games. Just gaining weight. Then all these damn holidays come, you gain 2 to 5 pounds with every holiday. And every year you never lose it. So each year you get 2 to 5 pounds bigger during the holidays. So that's what's going on. You look 5 years, you damn, how I gained weight. You like 10 pounds more than what you was. Then you can't lose it because the problem is when people get older, you see how you see a lot of people. The other excuse that I'm sick of is that oh yeah, man, I'm 45, I'm 55. Well, I want to see you when you get 60. You know what it is? It's because they maintain the same damn appetites that they had when they was younger. They eat the same amount of food so they get a damn gut because they're nowhere as active as they used to be. And on top of that, the metabolism slows down. But with exercising, your metabolism, it helps it out a lot. But these people, they maintain the same appetite even as they get older. It doesn't require as many calories then because you're not as active. You know, if all you're doing is sitting around all damn day, you can't eat like you used to eat, man. You can't, man.
Nope. Not at all. Not even close. Because all you're doing is storing up. Even if it's good stuff that you're eating, you're still overloading your body with stuff that you're not utilizing, and it's eventually going to hurt you. So what we're talking about, when you detox and everything, when you truly detox, you're going to be able to make a real good conscious decision because you no longer be led by your appetites, but you are leading your appetites based on what you are requiring. You see what I'm saying? And that's how we really should be operating. Not, oh man, I'm hungry, I'm just going to, eat whatever I feel like. No, you plan it out. You're going to be sitting at a desk all day. You need to get you something with, high fiber, minimum amount of sugar. Still could taste good. You got all types of flavorful stuff you can eat, just to snack on. But you're getting ready for a marathon, you're getting ready for some training. That's a whole nother thing. You need to guide your body on what needs to happen based on what you plan on doing or what you are currently doing, not the other way around.
David, come in the room. Go ahead, brother. Sloppy. David, come in the room. Hey, Mr. Bob Marley, what you got, brother?
Greetings, brothers and sisters. Everything cool, man. Everything Ivy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I am done with the getting together and getting a piece of land somewhere and moving forward with that for real.
So like your TV just is staticky, it's snow screen.
How about now? This better?
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying I'm done 100% with the moving forward, getting a piece of land somewhere where we can settle ourselves and move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere in the South, man. David, come in the room. David. Mark, come on in the room, Marty. I saw you out here. Go ahead, Richard. My bad.
It's got it must have snow though. I love my snow. I must have my snow. Sorry.
Yeah, they got snow in the mountains in the South. You just got to go up to a high enough elevation.
I've had enough of snow to last me 3 lifetimes.
I love the snow because it's so easier to breathe. and it's just more for me. I like the cold weather more than the summertime. So that's just me.
Oh,
It's the guy from the islands too. Listen to that.
I
That's
think I've seen
hilarious.
snow once. I've seen it snow once.
Now, it was one time, man, in the Bronx, when we went to there was like a 4-hour delay for school, 36 inches though. So until you got to the street, it was almost like a wall of snow on both sides. Wildest thing I ever seen.
Yeah, that's New York for you, for real. Yeah, I didn't know about the when you get arrested, it's going to take you directly to the courthouse before a magistrate or a judge, and I find that information very helpful at this time. So thank you very much, brothers. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, Tom said he's love pork. Hey, Tom. Hey, that's your thing, man. Okay, I hear you. But as you get older, let's see how that goes. See, he's exactly. We could use him as a catalyst as one of those people that I was talking about. He loves pork, man. It's nothing whatsoever healthy as a pork, about a pig. A pig will eat any damn thing. And if you are what you eat, Piggly Wiggly, then you're nothing but a damn hog.
Yep.
And you are what you eat. So I know you know what I mean, you're an abominable thing in the eyes of the Most High. Because that thing was so, he told us not to touch his carcass.
Yeah, I don't know why he's over here, Ark. He was in here and got blocked earlier and got in his feelings and came on as Tom Luskus too. So he's just been putting opposition in the room basically the whole time. Felt like he needed to tell us that.
Hey, Tom, you have to listen to this. You're free to lead, Tom. You don't have to listen to this. This is not attacking anyone. This is actually really put forth with a prayer that they would actually change and make themselves better. This is not to tear anyone down, it's to build them up. But the problem is when people talk to people, they like to lie to them. They give them a fictitious story of reality. See, the reality that you're living right now is not reality. You're living your reality, but it's not the actual reality. It's something that people's actually been lying to you all of your life, and you've accepted that as reality. But you're really living a fiction because you're supposed to make the best you that there possibly can be. And there's no way that you're going to convince me that you're doing that by eating pork or eating a pig. And you can try and downplay the importance of that, but that's really essential because all of these health problems that we undergo typically as a result from our eating. And over long terms, it starts to affect us. And so the system already knows sometimes when we hit anywhere from the late 40s to early 50s that we're going to start having problems based on these foods that they've been feeding us. They know this already. They know this. So this is why primarily they wait until around 65 for you to get any kind of retirement because they're anticipating you dying in a few years after that. You understand? If you pay damn Social Security and you want the damn money you've been paying out all of these years, who in the hell is the damn devil to tell you got to wait until 65? No, hold on. You took my damn money. I want it back now. It doesn't work like that because you're not a man.
What you got, Israel? You was about to say something earlier?
Khan, I was gonna say something about clean light. Oh, that's not clean light. I don't know who that is in the comments. But Richard has said something about how he liked the cold weather versus the heat. I used to be the same way when I used to eat really, really bad. It was like my body couldn't take the heat. So I would prefer colder climates. But after past couple years of just cleansing and detoxing a lot, it's like I prefer the heat. Like I'd rather sit in the sun and be sweating because I'm not physically hot. I might be sweating, but it's like I'm not overheating versus I can't, like soon as it get like 75, 74, I'm freezing. You know what I'm saying? So it got a lot to do with the things you eat, Richard. I think it's your thymus gland. Your thymus gland control your body temp. So you gotta cleanse that, work on that.
Good point, Israel.
God.
100%. Richard Stewart, listen well. He is on it.
Yeah, I just prefer the winter than the summertime. Less flies, it's easier to breathe, it feels more comfortable for me. I don't think it's my diet because I eat pretty healthy. I just prefer the winter than the summer.
Right. I'm speaking from experience. I ain't trying to come at you, man. You gotta get out of that, man.
Now you cool, man. I ain't take no offense to what you said, man. I mean, I've been in the summer. I used to live in New York. I can't stand it because it's too muggy. And it's nasty come summertime. Flies and all kind of crap. In the winter time, I ain't got no flies. And it's easy to breathe. It's not as stink as it normally be in the summertime. So I just prefer the winter than summer.
Oh, so it's the flies. Well,
Man, you're a tropical man, Richard.
ain't that many flies down here.
Yeah, I am. But at the same time, even when I go home, I'm cool when I'm home. Because the humidity is different. Like when I came to this country, I gotta use chapstick. When I'm back home, I don't use chapstick. You know, it's a whole different environment over here than back home. I mean, you get a nice cool breeze from the ocean right there. Over here, it's just humidity upon humidity.
In the wrong place.
What's that?
You're just in the wrong place. You need to go to a tropical environment like Florida or somewhere like that.
Okay.
I'll peep you, man. It's so good.
You have chapstick and all of that, man. That's that northern, you know what I mean? Because, Maryland, that area, it doesn't get as, warm as the South and all of that, as, the real South. And it, it gets cold in winter and it snows in some parts of that, man. Maybe not as much as New York, but it does snow.
Yeah, that's for sure. New York snows too much for me. I just like the cool weather. I mean, it's just a preference. I prefer if I have to choose. Wake up in the morning and you inhale a nice, cool mountain air into your lungs. It just make you feel alive.
I hear you. It's a little bit too cool though, man. That sweat, man. Some people that have certain kind of illnesses, don't you know, like asthma, it's better off when they go and live in a tropical climate. They get rid of the asthma. They sweat that out, man. Sweat. When you sweat a lot, man, a lot of that filth that be in your body comes out of your pores. You sweat it out. Yeah. As opposed to the winter, have a lot more colds and things like that around. More sicknesses and illnesses.
I hear that.
It's kind of like, going in the sauna, man. Some people go in the sauna, they sweat out a lot of impurities. David, come on the call.
Con. And the reason, like,
yeah.
The reason I had brought up the your diet too, Richard, because I noticed, like, personally, like when I used to eat bad and sweat, I used to feel bad. But now, like when I'm hot, sweating in the sun, like I actually get cold. I get the chills from my body naturally cooling down, even though I'm in the midst of the heat. You know what I'm saying? That's proof that your organs and everything is working how it's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? So just look into it. Plus, we, you know what I'm saying, we people of color, bro. We naturally from the heat. We not from the cold. You know what I'm saying? So we should be, we're designed to be in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't run from the sun. You should stand in it. For real. The sun got
man, personal preference, man. But Richard, he's a real smart dude. But you know, it's probably just his personal preference. Like, I used to be like that, man. Because the summers were so hot. So I went to places like you know, in Midwest, the damn temperature drops to 30 below. I'm like, nah, you got this. I prefer for the damn summer. I mean, I was begging for the summer, man.
That's it.
When you spit, and before you spit hit the floor, it'd be ice. And no matter how many layers you had on, you were still cold.
con.
I mean,
That's too much.
still
Hate the cold.
would freeze, man.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, people get hypothermia.
Con.
On top of that was snow.
Damn.
We had to train that, man. We training that. People dying, man. A couple people caught hypothermia.
Can't feel your toes, can't feel your hand, can't feel your nose. Nah, that's too much.
It becomes dangerous.
Another thing I love to see when the season changes, because to me it's like it's a masterpiece. See all the trees changing colors, different leaves, different style. It's just beautiful. I just love the different seasons. You know, I just give thanks to the Most High for making such creation. You know, it's beautiful.
Where's David, man? David, I seen you say you was on a call, man. He must have disappeared, man. Anyone else got anything, man? Well, nah, man, I'm good, man. Anyone else got anything? Patricia Williams, that's Patrick Williams. Goku. Anyone?
Anyone
David,
heard from the Octavius?
nope. And I what's Thais, man? I called him, man. He wouldn't pick up. I called him in Texas.
Thais too.
Yeah, I called him in Texas.
David ain't been on the calls in a minute.
Yeah, I talked to David yesterday, man. He's good. He's good money, man.
It's good.
David felt like he was getting attacked too much, but yeah, shit, real talk, man. I can feel it. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
You know, I wonder about you sometimes, man. What's really going on?
Preacher man, don't tell me that heaven's on the earth. There you go, David, man. Yeah, shit, real talk, man. David always comes in the room background. Why is he rubbing his chin? Man, one of a kind, man. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, David. Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. I'm thinking about that voicemail.
David, go ahead, brother. The reception is still trying to kick in. David, go ahead, brother.
All right.
There it is.
So here's what the Kahan is I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, David.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so here.
You gotta turn your back on.
Shalom. Now,
I'm thinking about the voicemail.
David, you gotta turn your back
okay,
on.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, you gotta turn YouTube down.
I did.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, brother.
All right, now, here's what the Kahan is I'm trying to tell you. Being arrested is humiliating. Stop me where I'm lying. But what he is offering you is a remedy. So take it. I can't even get arrested anymore. Once I learn this remedy, they don't arrest me no more. I'll sue him in a minute. I learned how to do a citizen's complaint from a little bit of coaching. I'm from the I'm Kahan, and from listening to you brothers. Now let me tell you something. Now I slept in the snow for a month, so I get that doesn't bother me. I don't mind being outside. If it's hot, see, I'm just blessed. And so are you guys. Now, this is all we have to do. This is it. We just need 300 people to come together and just help the Kahan. That's it. That you don't have to, I don't know, whatever you have to do, but all you have to do is help them and watch this thing take off. See, what we have an opportunity to do here, and when you get an opportunity, it only knocks a couple times. Now, this is the first time I heard somebody like him, and I'm 63. And all you have to do is, just do what you can, just do your little part, participate, and definitely give. There's no taking. There's no counting on the people. Don't count the people. I think that's what happened to Moses or David or somebody. They count the people. You can't count on the people. So if you're here because you're called. Now, the trick is to get chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. Okay, so I hope you're trying to get chosen. I hope you're trying to be one of the chosen ones in this ministry. It's a magnificent ministry, and hey, I got my own ministry. So So I just want to encourage you, young people. I'm so glad that you're hearing somebody like this at your age, because you get to enjoy it longer than I did. I caught it later. And, the Bible says, come and enter into my joy. And the only way you're going to get there is if the Holy Spirit brings it to you. If the Holy Spirit brings something to you, he's leading you and guiding you into great and wonderful things that you need to know. See how that works? So that's all he's trying to do. That's all. And if anybody takes it personal or whatever, fine. Everybody's not going to get it. But I love that the core people here, that they don't change. See, that's what I like about people. That they don't change. If you're the same every time I meet you and see you, see, we all right. If I don't know where you're coming from, I'll be nice to you, but I can't wait till you leave. Some people bring happiness when they come into the room. Some people bring happiness when they leave the room. Oh, all right. So I don't want anyone on here to be offended by anything that I have to say. You know what? I woke up this morning and I said, I'm going to get on the Kahan's channel and offend somebody. Oh, yeah. I'll let you know how that's working for me. Okay. So all I'm trying to do is one of the questions they asked me when I joined the Marine Corps, why do you want to join the Marines? Well, I told them, I said, hey, I heard that the Marines were the best, and I just want to be part of the best. So I don't want to run it. I don't want to be a general in the Marine Corps. I just want to be part of the best. And you guys are part of the best. See, that's why I keep sticking around. You guys get me every day. Every day with your parts. And I'm getting to learn you all, online. I never would have met you if it wasn't for the Kahan. Now he's trying to put something together, and most of us, blah blah blah. I hate explaining. It always goes down the rabbit trail. But I love you guys, and I want y'all to keep it going, and you're gonna, you're going to increase. Now I understand that you have your own ministry to do. I understand that. But if you're being called here, it's for instructions, so you have something to give to somebody else, something that you didn't know. My niece, she caught a DUI, and I gave her some of the coaching that I had got from the Kahan, and they dropped that charge. Because what the Kahan is telling you, your mind will go the right way. He can't tell you what to think. He tells you all the time, hey, look, I can't be there with you. And if you did something wrong, you're going to fall flat on your face. So, hey, this is not legal advice and stuff like that there. He tells you all the time. But when I told that child that, I said, they dropped that charge. But I didn't know that before. I didn't know how to do that. I learned that from being with you brothers. So I just want y'all to know that, hey, just because I don't come in the room, I don't come in the room all the time, but I'm here every day. I did miss the meeting at 2:30 this afternoon because I'm older, and that was nap time. Okay, so, but I'm going to watch it later. So anytime you men are speaking, I'm listening to y'all. I'm just trying not to listen to everybody because I'm just one person. And then plus I got my thing to do with the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh. So you're going to like the Ruach HaKodesh. You have to understand that he's not against you. I don't know. The Ruach HaKodesh never told me, don't do that. He never smacked my hand. Never. He always embraces me. He always loves me. And this is what the Khan is trying to tell you. He just don't use these kind of mushy words. You're going to like what God has planned, what the Yahweh has planned for your life. You're going to like it. Nobody is against you. Imagine my surprise when I finally figured out I was my own worst enemy. Throughout the last 2 weeks, I told the Ruach, forgive me. Almost every day for like 2 weeks because I knew I did something wrong. So you could still be with the Ruach HaKodesh and still make mistakes, but he'll stop it. And I got the answer, and he stopped it. Now I've seen the Ruach HaKodesh do stuff for me. I seen him change. I seen him change a whole law for me, a whole law. I know this particular law has something to do with me because I don't do laws, and I happen to find this law, and I knew it was for me. So this is what the con is trying to tell you. So you don't have to do it like he does it. But once I started, following the coaching a little bit, I felt better about myself. Now, calm down. I don't have low self-esteem. So I felt pretty good about myself before I met him. But now I feel worthy somehow after learning this. And it's something that'll help others. There's no sense in me learning something if it doesn't help somebody else. I mean, if you learn how to do math, well, it's going to help you and the cashier make sure you get the right change. So it's the same thing with the con. It's the same thing with laws. They're so weak. They're really weak. Imagine my surprise when I finally let settle in my brain what the Cajon was saying, and I read a court document. From the same thing. I've been dealing with the same thing for 2 years. So, I'm not like a habitual criminal or anything like that. Jeez Louise. But imagine my surprise when I finally followed some coaching, and I looked at the court document, and it rang a bell because, the con said something. And so, so I made the correlation, and it was exactly what the document was saying. I pulled up the code, and it was exactly what the document was saying. They're so weak. They are. Just imagine my surprise when I figured out that they were weak. So you have to understand that my problem was when I went to court for my, traffic violations, expired registrations and stuff like that. I always thought I was the problem. But following the coaching from the Cajon, I found out that they're actually the problem. And then I'm not going back to being the problem. You just might as well forget it. And that's what the Cajon wants you to do. Did I mention earlier? They won't even arrest me anymore. Not unless I do damage or injury to somebody. This is what he's trying to tell you. And if we could teach people this and, let their minds will do it. I can't make them do it. I'm not going to go over their house. There's too many of them jokers. I did that when I was younger. I used to always go visit people. Till I finally realized, hey, wait a minute. They ain't come visiting me. But that's just me. All right. So I just want to, get people's minds to go. Every time you guys are online, I send out a share and like. So I like what you guys are doing. I like you guys. I don't have no problems. No problems. Even though this is just the way I talk. It might seem like I'm upset, but I'm not. This is just how I talk. My boss told me once, Ricky, if it were possible, you would frustrate even God. Now, we weren't having that kind of conversation. But he was just, trying to say that when I get on something, I don't change. And now I get this information from the Cajon. If you think I'm going to change from the information I'm getting from the Cajon, you got another thing coming. Now, that's the information I'm getting from him spiritually, legally, and lawfully. Now, I listen to him every day. It kind of surprised me the other day because I watched him on Twitter. Y'all do know he does the posts on Twitters. And shortly after he had called me for something, I think it was this shirt. Okay. And it was weird. I just got finished listening to him. It was the weirdest thing. Now I listen to him every day. And you know, sometimes I miss, and you know, sometimes you're going to miss, but I'm not leaving now. Now, so I'm not. So if I'm not leaving him, then I'm not leaving y'all.
Marty Marr
Okay.
come in the room, man. Marty Marr come in the room. Hey, David, where's Marty Marr? I thought I saw him on the court. David, what happened to Marty? I saw him in the background earlier.
All right, so that's all I have to say. I just wanted you know, tell you guys, please keep going. We need y'all. We are listening to y'all. Whether you think what you have to say is, you know, blah 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 or whatever. We need y'all. We listen to y'all. I've been listening to y'all for 2 hours. So please keep it going, and that's all I have to say. Are there any questions? I'll answer a couple, not them leading questions, because you know how leading questions go.
Well, Tazadat just asked, where's Marty Marr?
Clean like heaven, not linen.
Who is that?
I don't know, man. There's only one clean like linen, man. David fell off. Marty Marr, you coming in? Come on in, Marty Marr. Gonna shut it down, man. Marty Marr don't be wanting to give his testimony, man. Tell him to come in and give a testimony.
Con, David said a lot. He said more than a mouthful, but the gist of his I guess his testimony was that the Kahan Tazadat showed him how to think, not so much what to think. You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically said he went in, stood on his tongue, he stood on his word, and he saw that, you know, the constables and his arrest wasn't lawful. And through that, he was able to pass the knowledge to his niece and helped her out. So it's all about mentality, family. Even I spoke to Ak about he was becoming a secure body creditor, and he was telling me his problems, and I kind of had to let him know that just by filing the paperwork, it's not going to make your problems disappear. It's really how you approach the problems, and again, it's your mentality. It's how you think. So don't think just by like filing some paperwork, you're just going to be given this golden ticket. You still got to stand on your word. You still got to gird up your loins. And that's all I got to say before we cut out.
Con.
Yep. It's true, man. So, man, looks like no one else got nothing else. Marty Marr's not coming in, man. We could go ahead and shut it down, man. And see you tomorrow, man. With the Shabbat. Most High willing. So we're going to go ahead and say shalom, man. Thank you, everyone, for listening in. Like and share the video. And have a safe night. Shalom.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.